Peace, peace, peace. Well, first and foremost, man. Hopefully, Most High your house shot is blessing your day. By His mercies, you are consumed. We're alive in the Most High your house shot. We're embodied into. We're naturally alive, man. And I want to get into this, man, real quick, man, because shout out to the brother that sent me firstborn, man. My bad, y'all. I'm a little tired, man. I don't know why. Well, I shouldn't have that food. That's made me tired, but I have long. This summer's been really long, man. I had more energy last summer because I think that the summer job I had there at the last summer camp I was at last year was shorter. I had a day to myself, but but now it's good though, man. But anyway, man, but it doesn't matter, man. Like if we are tired, like a little faint, tired, stuff like that. But I always gotta remember, man. Like Baruch said, man, as it was my mind's to go straight from the Most High house. I gotta seek him like 10 times, even 1,000 times more, man, because it's never enough. As Sirach 43 says, man. So all those. I still gotta remember that, man. Even now, like all those nights when I was growing up, man, playing Madden or watching Toonami or watching or 106 in Park growing up, or watching the cartoons, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Fox Kids, what any other cartoons. My mind's go straight from that. Seek the Most High house shot even more, man. Even my teenage years and young adult years. But anyway, man, that's neither here nor there. But I want to get to this, man, because shout out to a brother, Assembly Firstborn, man, because he was going into how this is going to be how there needs to be a new heavens and new earth, and the new heaven, new earth is going to come, man, and tell you, and even how the Most High house shot, man, tell you from the beginning. Just like in the beginning, even in Genesis 1, the first chapter, Genesis 1:1, you could see that the end there, because he's gonna create a new heavens, new earth, man. But that and all that being said, but when the word is in you, man, also too, you getting that favor, man. Because I was listening to a few months song months ago on X, DMX's Possum's album they just put out, and it has a song called Yahweh the Most High Favor Me, God Favor Me, and I think Killer Mike is on there, but yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. His favor is so important, but also too, I think, old co-worker of mine, 2 years ago, while I was working at Corporate America with my homie, she told me about a song, ironically enough, his name is Hezekiah Walker, called God Favor Me, the Most High Favor Me, man. It's a good song, man. So, but his favor, man, that's just is what it is, man. That favor and preservation, man, that's what's gonna, that's good. And that's that word being in you. That's what's so that you can't die, man. So you can overcome sin and death, man. But anyway, man, that's just the fact that that's is what it is. And also too, man, just listen, we're, the Most High house that has children, his sons and daughters, even the children of Israel, man. That goes to show you that favor, because when you showing favor to somebody, you are preferring them. And let me say this too, because ain't the brother Chronicles of Judah used to say this, and also too the shout out to brother sent me first one, he said this too as well, because anything of value is not for everybody, man. Anything of value is really not, man. So the Most High house shot has favored certain people, certain parties, and things of that nature all throughout history, even to this day, man. He favored certain people. So that's is what it is, and there's most because even on natural tip, yeah, because me working with youth, you don't say it a lot of times, but yeah, of course you have your favorites, of course, and that's even natural, man. A lot of people don't like that, but it is what it is. Now that people tie that and link that with having respect to a person, just because this person is my favorite doesn't mean I'm not going to chastise them, because we seen your house shot even get chastised, even though he was the lamb without blemish, he was perfect. But even as much as the Most High house shot loved David, he got chastised, and any other person that that even righteous person that messed up, he still gave them their he still punished them for what they did, or he showed mercy, but doesn't mean that even that even went away, man. But that's is what it is, though, man. So that favorite thing, it's not always a bad type of thing. I think it becomes bad when a perspective person comes into play, and I think that's what people have an issue with. But that's neither here nor there, man. Let's go talk about the Most High house shot favorite, man. Let's get to Genesis, because today's the 18th, so let's get to Genesis chapter 18 verse 3, because and this all goes into to the faith of Abraham, man, because like in John 8, which we can get, it says Genesis chapter 18 verse 3. It says and said, My Lord, if I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee from thy servant. Exactly. So it says, pass not away, his favor, man. So listen, let's get this. This is why the word be in you, man. That's goes to show you that you can that goes to show you that you gonna live forever, man. Like you can't die because the word can't die. And that was even show with the death of Elisha, man. When when they touched his bones, when of course they touched his bones and he lived, man. So that just shows you when the word's in you can't die. But let's get this Matthew real quick. And we can get that Isaiah after that. You go fever. We're gonna go a few places a little bit. Yeah, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 35. It says, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away." So see, let's go back to Genesis 18 real quick. It says, and said, My Lord, I have found favor in thy sight. Pass not away, I pray from thee from thy servant. So exactly, man. So so it says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall pass away. But see, when that seed, which is the word, when the word is in you, man, like when Luke 8 and 11 says, man, when the word is in you, man, you can't die, man. So that's why, and especially in faith, that doesn't. Then it's saying wisdom of Solomon, we can grab that too. Righteousness is immortal, and that righteousness is that Genesis. No, we're gonna get into this a little bit, man. Let's go back. Let's go Isaiah 55 verse 11. It says, "So shall my word go forth from my mouth; it shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish which I please, and it will prosper and thing where I sent it." Yeah, pretty much the same thing as Matthew, man. So let's get this Isaiah chapter 65 verse 17, man. And also too, man, this goes to show you, man, like the brother said on the other day, man, the other day on the class on Wednesday, man, on the video, man, it's crazy because listen, man, all this stuff, man, is gonna be forgotten, man, because like you said, why would you remember unrighteousness or things that not even matter? Because it could be things not even just really unrighteous, but things that don't matter. Like you said, new heavens, new earth, man. People not gonna be talking about think all moments in history, you said, like the Super Bowl, or even think about something like Thriller, how big that was, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, or you think about big things that ever happened, man, because you think how stuff like that, how big moments were in history even to now. Think about that. That's not going to be a thought, man. Because like you said, why would you remember? Even of course, wicked, unrighteous, and evil things. Of course, why would you want to remember that, man? But too, and also too, because what it is too. That's a mastery of the Most High in Yahushua's mind. Because a lot of times too, people that go through things, they don't really want to remember that. They try not to forget them, man. Because this, I remember watching Creed 3, man, with Michael B. Jordan. They had what's his name, Jonathan Majors in it. Where ironically enough, his character was named Damien in the movie, and that's another thing for another day with that whole Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, and all that other stuff. That's another thing for another day with that. But his character pretty much in the movie in Creed 3 says he pretty much grew up in a group home after Apollo Creed died. He was living with his mother for a little bit. Then he got sent to a group home or arrested, something like that. But then the character Jonathan Majors comes back and says, "Listen, man," because he tries to he got locked up, but then he came out. Then he said he reconnects with Michael B. Jordan's character Adonis Creed and says, man, remember the stuff in the group home, the little roaches, stuff like that. And Adonis Creed says, his character says, played by Michael B. Jordan, says, "No, man, I try not to think about that, man, because that's why even even a new heaven, new earth coming. That's why even 2nd Ezra 10 and 9 says, consider, the Most High House tells Ezra, consider what the earth has been through, the earth itself, all the wickedness that take place. So that's why new heaven, new earth has to be, established. Because think about, let's just grab that real quick. has to be established, man. Because why would the earth even want to remember that, man? Because this is the same earth that had the flood and like the blood of Yahushua and all the other righteous people, man. Like our people are not, man. That's just is what it is. Even though unjust blood or unjust balances and innocent blood and wickedness, deceit, God, all that stuff, man. But let's get to the second Esdras 2 and verse 9. 10 verse 9. For ask the earth, and she shall tell thee that which is ought to mourn, and for the fall that so many grow upon her. So yeah, man, consider even with the earth. Even that's why the more I think about spiritually speaking of Michael Jackson, that earth song, the earth song that he made on his history album, that's actually really spiritual and very deep as well, man. Because like that's just is what it is. That's why new heavens and new earth had to be made. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, that's Isaiah chapter 55 verse 11. I mean, let's go to Isaiah 65 real quick, man, since we're talking about this. For I behold, I create a new heavens and new earth, for the former shall not be remembered, nor come to mind. Everything we just said. So yeah, man, that just is what it is, though, man. So yeah, man. So, but that favor, having the word in you, that won't pass away, like it did with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Yahweh, Shah, Moses, all the righteous people. Like then you'll live eternally, man. And like that word and having that righteousness of faith. Let's grab this in Wisdom of Solomon, and they'll be immortal. So let's grab this Wisdom of Solomon real quick 1. Then we're gonna grab Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 verse 15. For righteousness is immortal. So let's grab Genesis 15 and 6. So it says, that righteous what? Righteousness of faith. And Genesis 15 and 6, it says, he believed in the Lord, and he counted it for him as righteousness. So yeah, exactly, man. So that, having that favor and faith, like the word in you, man, that's going to be eternal. So because the word can't die, and the Most High House said they live forever. Like so. And let's go to John real quick, man, because I feel like yeah, man, that's just what it is, though, man. That favor, man, like the Hezekiah Walker song, that DMX song, like the Most High and your house shall favored, yeah, man. And and also too, like didn't Jacob say, like even Paul said that you preserve me. Jacob said, well, you preserve my life, like and Paul said you preserve me for the kingdom, and not only the physical kingdom, but the inward kingdom, man. Like and inwardly, that being the word in you, then the physical kingdom, man. That favor and that being preserved. That lasts forever, man. So, yeah, man, that preservation lasts forever. Let's get to Genesis chapter 8 and verse 39. They answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. And Yahweh said unto him, if you were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. And that works is what? The works of faith, man. So. Yeah, because that work is like John 6 and 29. This is the word, believing on the Most High Yahweh, man. So, yeah, man, that all goes into the favor and the, and the preservation, and also the new heavens and new earth, man. That not passing away, because if that favor passes away, that means the word is not going to pass. The word being used is not going to pass away. The words not going to be not going to pass away, and also too, even the heaven or earth, passes away. You'll be preserved for the place of pleasure, that being the Garden of Eden, the kingdom, man. So that's just what it is, man. Hopefully it's edifying, man. Much love to y'all brothers and sisters, man. So peace.